everybody, today we are going to be talking about the languages inside of Minecraft. If you didn't know, there are translators who actually take the base game of Minecraft and translate every menu, every item into their native languages. But that functionality adds the ability to come up with some really creative names for things I speak English, so I hope that you watching this, you're speaking English in English. So there's some ridiculous languages built into Minecraft that you may not know about. So we're gonna go through 5 of them and show off how awesome they are. So here we are inside of Minecraft, and I have a whole bunch of items that I have pulled from all of these different language packs to take a look at. These are some of my favorites. So here's how it works. Go ahead and hit your escape key and get to options, and you'll see language, and you can see all of the different languages that Minecraft supports. I mean, holy moly, there's just so many of them, so many languages. So there are translators who work on all of these, but some of them are are just fun, okay? My favorite has got to be pirate speak. So obviously this isn't a real language, but it's a translated version of all of the things in Minecraft. You can immediately see that all of the menu items have also changed. So done, what used to say done here, is now plundered. This was options, now it is scribble. And remember, language, that's lingo, return to the fight. I can't really do a great pirate accent. But so here are my favorite pirate things up here on the top, and we're just gonna go through them. This is normally granite. Granite is brown pebbles. Now next to it, that would be polished granite. So what does pirate speak call it? Good looking brown pebbles. There's some good looking brown pebbles right there. A slabo-fixin' for your normal anvil. I love this one. Ye lilac bouquet for to gals. It's not, I think it's supposed to say for the girls, you know, but it's for to gals. For to gals. I can't even say that, and I can't even do that one. That's ridiculous. Next, we have a few beds. Now, obviously, these are 3 different colors of beds. So it'd be yellow, gray, and I believe that's magenta. It may be purple. But in pirate speak, that shows up a little bit differently. Yellow, we might want to stay away from that. We'll just move on. Gray would be a dusty. It's a bunk, by the way, not a bed. It's a bunk because you're on a ship. And then purple is flamboyant. I'll be honest, that is one flamboyant bunk. Next, this is the vessel o' buzzin' insects. It's updated for 1.50. I don't know when, and where did they decide to update this language pack so quickly, but that is the vessel o' buzzin' insects. Now, the elytra, obviously that's got to be some super fancy name because it's elytra. I mean, come on. This is the Icarus's wings. Icarus, he flew too close to the sun. Icarus's wings. That's not even correct grammar. You don't put an S apostrophe S. It would just be up. Anyway, moving on. Beetroot, obviously known far and wide in Minecraft. But what does pirate speak call it? Bloody potatoes. Bloody potatoes. I almost sounded like Jacksepticeye there for a moment. Bloody potatoes. Well, okay, so this obviously has to be a potato. If that's a bloody potato, this is a potato, right? No, it's a tater. This is a tater. And then you got a poisonous potato, so a toxic tater. In fact, I actually think I really want to just call a poisonous potato a toxic tater all the time now. I think that that's actually the most hilarious thing. Now, this next one is a potion. This is specifically a potion of invisibility. So how would a pirate describe a potion of invisibility? This is the grenade the ghosts. The ghosts. And it's because I guess technically this is a splash potion of invisibility. So any splash potions are grenados. So that's the ghosts. So it's invisibility. It's ridiculous. Next is a hopper minecart, right? Hopper minecart, pretty easy to describe. This one, though the description is so long that I couldn't rename it in an anvil. These are all renamed in anvils so that you could see the description right as I hover over it. This one's so long, that doesn't work. So this is called the sucking device in a landlubber's boat. They got really, really creative with that. And that's because if you head on over here, by the way, all of the hovers, search for your booty, your construction blocks, others mate, grub, handy objects, all of it's been changed, all of it. So this is the sucking device, and that makes sense. And then the minecart is landlubber's boat. So put them together, you got a sucking device in a landlubber's boat. Powder keg in a landlubber's boat. It just makes sense. I love the magic track. There's so much to discover here, and we have a whole bunch more languages to get to. So unfortunately, we got to move on. This next language is pretty simple. Everything is upside down. Normal English, but all upside down. Everything is upside down. You got dispensers, red wool. That looks like red loom. Or it's loom or I don't know. I wouldn't even understand how to say any of these upside down. What is interesting about this, and one of the reasons I'm showing you all of these crazy things that is completely upside down, is if you take an item, so let's say this spruce boat, and then we'll grab a anvil. The anvil actually renames it to what it is right now. So I take this spruce boat, I pull it out of the anvil, which is upside down, and the minecart with a hopper in it. And then we switch our language pack back to normal English. Everything will go back the same except for so minecart with a hopper, anvil, but this I named, so it is actually a spruce boat upside down still. So if you want to impress your friends with some of these crazy things, especially the upside down words, you can do this by switching your language pack, naming whatever you want in an anvil. And what I've been doing is just adding it in and adding a space, and then the enchantment cost is 1. And it looks like it's the exact same thing, except that there's an extra space there to get the name. So that's a fun little tip for you to do if you want to have some of these crazy names in your own world without having to type them all up and take time out of your day. The next language, and this one is an interesting one, is Anglish. Now, Anglish is a puristic version of English. You may have heard English described as a Germanic language, which means that it comes from like German roots. And in English, anything that isn't of the Germanic language is removed. So a lot of normal spoken English, and I've probably done it 1,000 times while speaking to you guys right now, has a lot of Romantic language influence. And Romantic languages are ones that come from Latin. So that would be Spanish, Portuguese, French, Italian, and Romanian. And by the way, I'm reading this off a list because there's zero way that I'm not a linguist. Okay, I don't understand all of this. So I have my notes. So that means that so if you look through, you'll see some things. In fact, on my list here, I have the block of iron, right? Like that's like gold ore, iron ore. There's a lot of this stuff, strip birch log. These are normal words that I assume are normal. That's because I'll have all of their Germanic influence in there. But anything that uses those Romantic language things, those have all been renamed with either old-fashioned words or new invented words to mean whatever we're looking at. So this is diorderite, and apparently that is not Germanic at all. So this is Markfield rock. Okay, great. Coarse dirt. No, that's rough dirt. Spruce planks, pine boards. Spruce apparently can't use it. Planks can't use it. Got to be pine boards. A lot of this seems like a lot simpler than normal English, like boards instead of planks. Like it doesn't sound very fancy and nice. So you just gotta say boards. I got boards. A dispenser is a thrower. Now this one's crazy. A torch. Apparently torch is a hard one to come up with because this is a thackle. Either that is an old-fashioned word or a new-fashioned word. I don't know. If someone came up to me and was like, hey, can we put down some thackles to get the light level. I don't even know. I probably am overreaching. I don't know what words I'm allowed to say and what I'm not allowed to say. But fackle. Forgot my fackles. I can't see. A block of Greenhurst. No, this is a pink Hoven bloom. Okay. A trident is a tri-tooth. Sometimes, I'm dyslexic too, and this is not helping my brain at all, okay? I have a hard enough time with just English, the one I've lived with my whole life. That is just weird. Night Ghost's Hame. Okay. A halt fire, not a campfire. Elytra are Godwings, which I actually, it's a very in-game thing. So yeah, Godwings, yeah, that makes sense. Dragon's Breath is Drake. Apparently dragon. Nope, Drake. I guess that's Drake's breath. Got Drake's breath over here in a bottle. And then I just wanted to show this one. It's like normal, block of iron. There's so many weird things like steerings or sight field. Normal is wanted. And like language is lead. I don't even know. Like that is too much. It's too much. I just want to go back. And everything be exactly what I expect it to be. Block of iron is block of iron. Okay, let's have some fun again. Shakespearean English. Obviously, where art thou, Romeo? This type of crazy old English. There's a lot of surprises in here. Blowfish, honey, bombard, hair stew, bucket of milk, blasting charge, bottle of bewitchment. When you start getting into the enchanting and stuff, this one really shines. Neptune's heart, holy cow, that's amazing. Name marker, a tether. This one's my favorite. Sun watcher. It watches the sun to output a redstone signal. This is a sun watcher. Haven't ever seen a better, best name yet. A heliotrope for a sunflower. Okie dokie. Trodden path. The extender. That's one of my favorites. And we had, remember we had the phantom membrane over here too, but this one really takes it up a notch. Phantom membrane is now called the night hag's skin. I don't want a night hag to be attacking me if I have insomnia. That is way too much. I do not want the night hag's skin. But you can see the mortal inventory. You have all these crazy alchemy instead of a potion brewing. I really do love kind of seeing some of these crazy sorted arrays. That's a good one. And one of my favorites is the language is writ dialogue. Now, we are going to take a look at our last language, and this may be one of the funnest of these crazy languages. It is Lolcat. Everything has been recatified. And so it's as if the cat, how I has cheeseburger? It's that language in everything. In fact, if you look at the food, it's cheeseburger. I has cheeseburger. You get it. So there are some really hilarious things in here. One of my favorite, naked ochlog. I feel like I can do this one the best. You almost have to imagine you have marbles in your mouth as you say anything. Grass black. This one I loved because it's all capitalized. It's power rail. It's super excited. Oh my gosh. Cactus, of course, is going to be clever. Spiky green plant. Climbing plants. This is from the perspective of a cat. Of course, that's the climbing plant. Once I saw that, I immediately went to the chest because cats in Minecraft, they jump onto a chest and they stay there. So that's why I immediately was like, what is the chest called? It didn't disappoint. The cat box. If it fits, it sits. You know what I mean? Bouncy green stuff. Couldn't think of a better way to describe it. Kitten frame. Now, then I discovered, okay, so I'm going through trying to find my favorites, the food, okay? That's what I realized. Everything food related is gonna be hilarious when it's from a cat's perspective. So, poisonous potato is, no eat is yucky. No eat is yucky. It's yucky. It's a yucky food. You can't eat that. What is it useful for? Nothing. Cookies? A cookie. That one's just good. Lies. The cake is lies. That is a lie. And then obviously fish has got to be something good because cats and fish, you know. Rar pink noms. Nom nom, rar pink noms. And then how do you get fish? With a fishing rod. So, ke fin device. Sweet and simple. And because I went through the process of renaming all of these things in an anvil, just like, where am I? Canadian? What am I? Where's the US? There it is. Okay. Because I went through the process of renaming everything in an anvil, I have all of these names forever. I can just look at this wall and remember the day that I had the vessel of buzzing insects in my inventory. Ridiculous. There you go. Hope you enjoyed it, taking a look at these 5 different languages. Of course, there's a ton more languages packed into this game, but I don't think I'm gonna cover them. There's just too many. That'd just be ridiculous. Also, like, I wouldn't know half of them. Like, come on. So you're gonna have to do that yourself. I hope that you speak another language other than English. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a big ol' thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe for future videos, tips, tricks, tutorials, and spotlights here on OMG Craft. See you next time. Bye.